First off, or more, I'm really excited. It's an opportunity to be in this house because all the things I've learned in this house in just how many days, I would never have learned them in a year. Okay, today I got to act. Even though it was an abstract character but I got to act. It felt wonderful. It felt amazing. The script writing, everything. It was, oh God, it's an amazing opportunity.
I was privileged to see some superstars I always used to see while growing up, and it was amazing getting to do a drama challenge in front of such people, and it was really good.
We had a drama presentation, and the title of the drama was Low Spirit. We had to write a play on low spirit. I was in group 1, and we wrote the play of a young man who has been working for a particular project for a very long time until he finally got the opportunity to sell his idea to his company, only for the contract to be awarded to somebody else, a girl that the boss has been eyeing in the company. He had to use that, give the contract to that particular lady, and that really broke the young man. I played the role of his friend that came to even make matters worse. So yeah, it was a nice play. Although my group, we were still, no, we did not win the play, but we gave it our best. We gave it our best, yeah.
Project you actually scaled through. How can you be going back and forth for 4 years without success? I'm tired, but a lot of people have actually vetted this, and I'm hopeful that tomorrow is going to be a great day. Like, you have to put the finishing touches for tonight and see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, so let me just go to bed and sleep, rest, wake up to a brighter day.
Oh, Tiara, how are you? Have a seat, have a seat. How are you doing?
I'm very well.
I was trying to call you yesterday. I'm sorry I called late. You're not taking your calls.
I'm not having a fast sleep.
Okay, actually I sent for you concerning our discussion. I don't know,
What?
the vacation to Dubai. It's just 2 weeks away, so I'll be waiting for your response.
Officer, is it a business trip or what?
No, I need to know you better. I just want to be with you. Please.
Now I get. I understand what you mean. But maybe if you give me the project of the day to handle, I might consider it.
Just that.
Oh no.
No problem. They said for the board meeting, call them in. We are going down. Am I just wasting my money, paying you guys and doing nothing? My company is going down and I want a solution. So concerning what to discuss, do you have yours ready?
Because I'm still on it.
Like, I don't understand, I don't get you. Yeah.
I'm still working on it, sir.
Oh, Timmy, do you have yours?
Yes, boss.
Wow, nice. Hold it. Nice. Wow. This is really nice. Thank you. Congrats, Timmy.
Thank you, boss.
I like what you did here.
Thank you, boss.
Nice one. So I'm going to give this. No, you really did well here. I'm going to give to a capable and someone that can handle it. Thank you once more. And Diara, you're going to handle this project. I know you're capable, I know you can do it.
Of course.
Please make me proud.
Of course, sir.
Make me proud.
Very well.
Thank you.
This na dey road. Come on, who put you for this bag? Let me just dey talk.
No be bad, they do me now.
I don't like your mood. See, like you dey waka dey talk for road, only you. I dey call you, I dey that side dey call you. You no answer me. Now, wetin dey happen? Mama, abeg, bring spirit.
You remember that project I was working on, I told you about? How will I work on project for months and it was handed over to another lady to work on? All my efforts just...
She has been warned. I warn you. I tell you, see this work stuff wey they carry crowd up and down. This thing no go take me. But maybe we dey street, maybe we dey drink, maybe we dey hustle.
Now I get what you were saying.
Na the way
And I think it's just over.
Yes.
I can't keep running and running without having any success. There's been failure back to back.
I know.
Like, I'm not doing anything. I've given up. See, all these suits are for waiting.
When I first class I get, I don't see work.
I know they pursue anything again.
I don't see anything. I don't see on my own guy. Forget that thing. Oh. All these people now like that they will carry your idea. They no go.
Excuse me, sir. Please, I overheard your conversation. So I have this business plan I want
Oh,
to.
sir, keep your business and stay one side. See,
Come on there.
if you want success for this life, please your bad business when you do sit down with am. All these suits, when see how they see all these things.
You know
Nothing
something
they happen.
What you get?
Baba,
that
man we talk about.
Focus on this work wey you dey do.
More go meet am. See,
Focus on
I'm not
this
tired.
work wey you dey do abeg. Forget that business stuff. That thing no dey work.
This work no fit work out. If I do now, carry plan go give them, they will carry and give another person. No. So I should continue this bad work, or I should go and carry my proposal and give it to my organ and go and give it to somebody else. No. I think even my wife said I would glad to be working about with me because no.
Okay, so we had a drama which had to do with Broken Faith. My group and I had to do Broken Faith. And we came up with a story about a woman who she and her husband had been searching for a child for 15 years. And the woman, finally conceived, and when it was time for her to go into labor, she had to go through pushing. After safe delivery, she had a miscarriage, and after that, she lost her life, and the baby also died. And it was so painful that the fact that the husband left work to come and pick her up, take her to hospital, in an exciting mood, though there was an anxiety, but then he eventually lost all hopes, all the faith he had in having a child, in being with the wife, from the pressure from the family that he should marry another woman, but still had the hopes and faith in his wife, but everything just broke. So that's what the Broken Faith is all about. And I acted as the nurse TT. Hey, it did. I know how all these nurses they behave. I don't visit hospitals. I don't fall sick. But because it's not something. But I've been and I've seen their characters. Not like I haven't seen. Or I just mostly watch their characters on TV. Because I rarely visit hospitals. But what I've seen on TV is what I displayed. So I use that as my,
My waist. Baby, it's okay. Don't give up on me. This is what we both wanted. Let's go. We are ready. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I want to just go. Baby, we are here. Just. Okay, that girl already.
Don't worry, we'll take care of her. Sorry, easy, mom. Just take it.
Baby, it's okay.
Take a deep breath. Sorry.
Oh, God. You didn't even tell me what you did. What did you do?
My God.
Go and help my wife. Yes, of course. Evie. Yes, Titi her name. Yes, her name. Okay. Is she alright?
Yeah, she's alright. Don't worry. It's okay. Calm down. I know it's not easy. I understand. My husband.
I'm here, babe. I'm here.
You can't go there.
You okay? God help us. For 15 years, we've been searching for a child. Oh God, finally, I'm going to be a father. I'm going to be a father. I'm going to be a father. Many years of praying, many years of waiting.
My love, Gary. How far now?
God help us. God help
Don't
us.
say. No mind that. You know, say this work. No, they understand. But I promise to make it up. Don't worry.
God help
Don't worry.
us.
By this Friday, we'll go clubbing. You understand?
No, is she alright?
Oh, God, I like the place we don't go for here.
You don't understand. You don't understand. No, God.
So, as I was saying, that, you don't mind that we shall just come now first. No, the movie is almost out. The movie is almost out. The way you let it stop, you will calm down. So let me put it back.
Is she okay? Is she okay?
She's fine. I've already told you before. You cannot go there, sir. Come out.
That's my baby.
Oh, yes.
That's my baby. I hear her voice.
Yes. You have
Happy father. Damn it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, doctor, you don't know how many days I waited. You don't know. Oh my God, you don't know. I'm sorry. Just go and pack your bag, pack everything. Doctor. Please. Doctor. Excuse me. I'm coming. Excuse me, please. I can't wait to tell my mother about these 15 years of waiting for a grandchild. Do you know what that is?
yes.
Can't wait. Doctor, I want to see my wife. I have to see my office. Please, I have to see my office. What's going on? I know you're a man, but you just have to be a man. Please. What's going on? Tell me, what's going on? I want to see my wife. I'm really sorry, Mr. Ike. I'm really sorry. What are you saying? I'm really sorry. She lost a lot of blood. Please. What is he saying? We lost both of them, please. Doctor, you killed my wife! You killed my wife! My wife!
This is a
My baby! Oh God, why? We've been trusting you for 15 years. We had faith. We believed. Why not just give me my wife? I don't want a child again. I want my wife. We have been hustling and struggling for years and hoping I will have a child. Now I finally had one and you took the two of them from me. Oh, no.
Okay, so we had a drama task and my group was given a title, Silent Screams. It was really interesting to play it out. We came together as a group and brought out so many ideas. We wrote the storylines together. We did the scripting and casting together. So it was about a particular couple. They were in need of a child. They've been married and had not given birth to a child. And so I played the role of the mother, like I was Ella's mother-in-law. Martins was my son. So we were all accusing Ella, being the wife, for not being able to give us a child, not knowing that my son, Martins, is actually impotent. So all of the accusations and all fingers, you know how it is now. Society tends to point fingers to the wife for being barren, not even knowing if she is the reason or the husband actually is the reason for their inability to bear a child. So the story was really interesting to play. I really gave it my best, though I wasn't feeling so well that day, but I put in my best to portray a very wicked and insensible mother-in-law, and I enjoyed it.
Who is that? Nkechi, come and check who's at the door. Ah, Mama.
Let me take your
Emanuela, don't touch my bag! Where is my son?
Mama, your son is at work. I thought you would have called him, but you won't call now. Mama, sit down. Let me take...
Emanuela, please avoid me. As I have come now to my son's house, is it not my grandchildren that should be welcoming me? Grandma, welcome. Grandma, welcome. But no. All you do is to dress like a hoe. Sit down, drink juice, watch TV, and squander my son's money.
Mama, I'm sure you had a very long journey. Let me take your bags at least, please.
Emanuela, avoid me.
Mama, listen.
For the time that I'll be spending in this house, avoid me. Let me not enjoy you, Emanuela.
Mama, this is not nice. You're a woman like me, ma.
Oh.
It's not fair at all.
Emanuela, I am a woman. And I bought my son in my tummy. Breastfed him. Can you do that? Can you do that? Emanuela, when are you going to give me grandchildren? When are you going to give me grandchildren, Emanuela? She's crying.
Hello.
Hello. Emanuela, come back here. Where is this girl? Nkechi? Give me food.
Don't baby me right now. Please go straight to the point. What's wrong?
Where are you?
What's wrong?
I fainted at work today.
You are supposed to be fainting now from one man to the other. You are supposed to be fainting every time. So please, I beg, I'm busy. Don't disturb me.
No.
Martin, I'm sure Emanuela is the one that's been calling you. I'm sure Emanuela is the one you were speaking to like that. She's your wife, for crying out loud. Martins, see, I've told you time.
Don't even start down with me. That I tell you my family problem doesn't mean.
Martins.
No, calm down. You have children, right? Your wife happily living at home, but I beg you in the name of God, don't even try.
Martins, calm down. Martins, not like that too. I remember how you run around this girl for school. Martins.
Babe.
Careful.
Ah, God.
Honey, please, can I talk to you?
Oh, God. Why can't someone have peace in his own house? After a long day, you come back to meet a stupid wife. Useless wife. What is your problem? What is your problem? Are you okay? No, drop the bed. I said, drop the bed. Drop.
Oh my God, what kind of home is this? No. Oh my God. Not again. No, babies, now I'm dying.
It doesn't go into this, okay?
Doctor, please, I don't have any more.
God, Jesus. Why me? How can I be barren and dying too? No. Only 8 months. Just 8 months to live. My heart is too heavy. Who do I talk to? I have no one. I need my antidepressant. I need my antidepressant.
What is this? Mr. Martins Chukwumerije, impotent. God forbid. Martins, Martins, what is the meaning of this? Martins, you are evil. Martins, you can kill. Hey, God. So it was your fault you touched me. So it was your fault this whole time, Martins. You're a demon. After all I've done for you, don't touch me. My house is, you live in my house, Martins. All the cars I gave you access, I feed you and your family, Martins. Don't touch me. So you be this thing in between your legs about nothing, and you be blaming me, Martins. You are wicked. I can't do this. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Evil.
So we were given a title to act out as a drama, which was titled Bonded, B-O-N-D-E-D, Bonded. And we went out of our way to just, write out a script of more like three brothers representing each tribe, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. And we are in a country who has diverse languages, diverse ethnicities, but yet there is no, enough unity. So, and we base our script on that. So we have a man, more like a stronghold, a power that all those tribes are, panting to get. And we are in the drama, we realized all of them are trying so hard to get the power, but the distraction, corruption, nepotism and the likes are what is, making them to be disunified. And that has been causing so much havoc to them. But there is this old woman that was able to notice that, and she went out of her way to make them united. And on the long run, they were able to get the power they wanted in unity. And I acted as the Igbo man and few other of my group members. And the drama went so well to the extent that even the judges were impressed.
Once upon a time, there lived three friends. They lived in peace and harmony amongst one another. They shared everything they had amongst one another. Until
You this stupid man. You know me? Me, Mazi.
Zawago, you are very, very mad.
See this black man.
I am not
black
man.
cow.
Anytime I open
come out for here, I beg.
I do not want to hear you talk.
Me, I be importer, exporter, transporter, pure water.
I will
What are you telling me?
I will turn you to square.
See you. You look like oracle. See this one. Black devil. The two of you, go to hell.
I am not your mate.
What are you
I
telling
am
me?
the leader of both of you.
See, my container is so alive for this. See, I will not do this here. This year,
you do not have this. Both of you, look at this.
Come out for here, man.
You don't have
You know me?
One man,
Me, man, you are naked.
Look at him.
Those stupid people. You know me? Me, Mazio Keke. This thing, na me get am. Nonsense. You, today. Ha 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 ha. This power, na me get am. Now me get am. Ah! Hey, this one no be here, oh. This one no be here, oh. Don't worry, I go still come back. My container go soon arrive.
That's you.
Go try am, be easy. Nonsense, man. This year.
I don't know what Papa me don't say.
This year. Ah! This power no be small thing. This power no be small thing.
I told them we're like
only me go have you.
Only me look at you. You don't have more power.
Go try am if it is.
This is naturally my
nature.
See, we have a personal understanding, two of us.
Okay, go try am now.
Show ya. Watch and see.
You see, Mumu man. You see, Mumu man.
Shut up.
You don't do am. You come out for here. Come out for here. Now they have left you behind.
I'm not your mates.
I am not your left you behind.
I have bigger plans. What?
See something. Osalecha. Oh my nature.
Allah.
No, they take my hand, they see this canteen, no.
I know. Bobby Daddy, I'm going to be you. Carry.
Do this one.
Carry.
Akajaje.
You are Isha, wow.
Now I see where the problem is. Take this. Hold this. Hold this.
Mama, what you want carry come like this?
Take a stick.
Me, I be me confirm Mazi. No, they give me broom.
Can you break it?
Yeah,
Can you break the stick?
It's just like ABC.
Now to break. That's one.
I face them.
I break and pass them.
I face them. Look at
now me be Mazi for here.
8 to 5 pieces.
I me be real Odogu.
Now take this. Hold it. Hold it.
This one, now only Amalahin Sabi. You know, if you do anything. See am. Do am if you easy now.
Try breaking it.
You see, now they have left you behind.
Give us this thing.
I beg, come on, this thing, Daddy.
You try breaking it.
It is what? You think it's yam? You think it's yam? You don't have power. You don't have ordinary power. You don't have.
You fit do am if you easy.
Power. You don't know me. Hey, Alaji Burgu. Yeah.
You see?
No. I did not have breakfast this morning.
You must learn a lesson.
Breakfast. Excuse me. Well, my mama and when I'm Kashikai, he never saw me.
That tells you one thing. You have to be bonded and united in order to defeat your common enemy.
Okay.
You have to be bonded.
And this bloody bull. No.
Because
this one.
united you stand.
These people, I don't feel work with them.
I will not trust you. You are a big snake.
As your clothes black, that's your mind black.
You are a snake in the green bush. I cannot trust you even one like this.
Wait in this mama talk. Small sense they there.
Like, even though I don't trust you, but we can try. After which we will fight back. But after we finish, we will fight back again. Because I don't like your face. I don't like your face.
If I don't like your face.
Okay, let's try.
Let's
don't have sense now. Do this thing well.
Come on, this
Idiot like you. So you think you have power?
You
keep bending.
You think you have power?
Oh man.
You think you have power?
Come on, wow, get out of this place. Okay. We finally did it.
Winner, oh.
Allah.
Winner.
Winner,
oh.
Okay.
Winner.
Hello.
We are.
Wait. Are you singing this damn joke?
Get out again. Get out here for me.
Which head before I turn you to fire? Get out of this place.
Now so say if we dey bonded.
Hey, you know about that? My friend, are you singing?
Now so say if we dey bonded, we go get this.
Go get that move, my brother.
You know what? I told my boys, okay, I will not turn you to Suya. I will not turn you to Kilishi.
No, Wahala.
Let us go and eat the
See,
Suya.
my container goes soon arrive.
Yes.
So if you home is
So I saw some YouTube covers. They came to my
You can
place.
see my people.
I came to my village.
Power!
Yes, now.
Because we are bonded.
Brings unity. It's good to be bonded, like the saying goes. Divided we fall, but united we stand. Be bonded. Be bonded. Be bonded.
You know, for every act, you need to put your house together first. You need to coordinate yourself. I think you guys lacked coordination and there were a lot of backing of camera. And I don't know why you reacting with the bedroom voice. For the girl, she was very faint. Her voice was very faint. Then the performance, I was being like sleepy. You have a good story, but I think what happened is all of you were just trying to be at your best at the same time. It was like a competition. You are competing to do better than the other person. You don't do that. You see, when you are given a drama to do, what you do is you make sure that everybody is carried along. You carry your, don't do, let me act past this person. No. When you try to act one to pass the other person, you will fall. Everybody will fall. But when you try, okay, no, you gather the other people, gather the other person, everybody moves on a good pace. And you make a good, but at the end, it's a very good performance. I will not say my score for you guys until the final judges, until my co-judges must have talked. Then for the second group, I would say you guys are very, you have a good story, good acting, good coordination. I love the efficiency of the way moving, that's the way they do it in theater acts, you know, when you're in university, you know, they move the stage and all that. But the next time I want to suggest, when you're doing a stage drama like that, the person that has the lowest role, like the least character, should be the person that will act as your set designer. You guys have good set designing and good coordination. The only thing there is that the man that acted husband was overacting for me. I don't know for another person, but me, I'll tell you that the way you will act, people will not feel you again. At the beginning, it was good, but you was shouting too much, acting too much. Emotion, you play your emotions, and people will feel the same. The nurses, we are the best. Very good acting. The mother, good acting. I love the fact that you guys still engage us while the whole drama. The other nurse here was also good doing the nurse, but though the facial expression I did not see. I don't know whether he left the facial expression in the bedroom upstairs, but I know that what I saw in the second group was far better from what I saw from the first group. So, good, was a good one for me. Then for the third group, you guys have a very good, good acting as well. Good acting. I think really a little bit slap like this, where the husband, they're the men. How can you be acting a father, you're wearing glass, and we're not seeing your face? We're not even seeing your expression. Are you trying to tell us that the father is a stylish Messi? No. When you're acting, let me tell you, the mistakes that we do is we like to look the way we want to be addressed when we're acting. No. When you're giving a role, you first of all ask, is this man a flashy man, or is this man a very average man? So what you do, based on that, that's good mannerism, and that's what the people in group 2 did. See, good mannerism, when you grab mannerism is that thing, that extraordinary that you add to yourself to act that thing that people will love. You will say, hey, see that girl acting, It's the mannerism people love. That is the mannerism that brings out that sweetness in that role. Like the nurses, the way they were behaving, you see this one, they've left themselves. If that nurse is Nkechi, she's now acting as nurse, not Nkechi. So the men, they were a bit slapped. Those two of you were wearing glass at the same time. I wanted to ask, I said, does it mean two of them are they having eye problem at the same time? Do you understand? So you take note of that. Next time you're doing acting, please, you remove your glasses because you just want to see how you play with your emotions, your eyes and all that.
and you're playing an emotional character. Do you understand? So for the girl, the auntie that is crying, auntie, also, that's what we do. When you are acting, even more in here, we tell you, there's some kind of character you're playing, there's some wig you don't put on. When you put it, it's covering your face. People will not actually see when you are bringing out emotions. That's why you see so no, I don't want that wig. Because that wig will actually spoil your acting at that moment. You have a good acting, good presentation, but the wig is covering your face. We're not even seeing, when you want to cry, the wig will do whoa. You say, what? But it was a good, you gave me a very good modulation in your acting. Then for the Mama was fantastic. In fact, I was actually looking at, let me tell you see me, good acting, I enjoy good acting a lot. Because you know one thing, whenever I'm working, I want to be carried along by everybody. So that's Mama. I didn't know why you didn't engage Mama towards the end. Mama should have followed towards the end. So take notes next time when you're doing your act. Then for the fourth group, I termed them the most organized group. The most organized group. And the fact that they did excellently well. They organized. Their drama is an unusual story. It's not like, it's an unusual story. A story that we already, but the way they did it, the grandma played it very well. In fact, I was actually doubting my mind, is this girl a really old woman and all that? So that's one thing, you put yourself in the character that people will start imagining you. They don't see you in the flash away. Then I love the guys, the way they did their role. Then the lady, I love that one is a minor character, but I love she still was carried along. So I love the way, the fact it was a fantastic performance for me all through. Then what I want to add in all of this is, if you want to go into acting as a career, please, it is not a hobby. Just know this. Morning here, you see, went through school, read theater arts. All of us here, we've done one thing. I've done stage, I've done stage a lot. So let me tell you, this thing is like a foundation for you. What One House Reality is doing is building you. So you won't even leave, you will even forever remember One House Reality TV show, because what it will do to you is to ground you and train you and clean you off, prepare you for that place you are going. And I promise you, if you take this career very serious, you'll be bigger than all the celebrities you've heard about. Second, do not be pompous. Do not overdo things. For the ladies, please, jealousy is always a competition. If you do it, my dear, you go reign for a time, and sometimes they will forget you. You need to do what? It's not everybody will be your friend, but you need to also, no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. That's the word. So that you build your career from scratch and move to the highest level. For the guys, brother, is a hustle for life. You need, no brother, my brother, sister, my brother. My dear, you are one man's squad. You need to build hustle. When you hear say, there's a do audition, go there. You don't know whether that place you're going for the audition is the place they will give you the role that will skyrate you to more than Jim Ike. So you need to take it very serious. Be prayerful as well. Then please, living large, trying to be bigger than others. If you do that, you might not end well. You might die before your time. So you need to be very patient for the industry to grow you and for you to make ends meet. Because your face need to sell before you go get the cash. Whoever tell you say you go get the cash, but if you think I'm a fine boy, after all, you no be one scene this guy had because they give a role. Very more, they no be one scene they ask for, they need the job because they give a role. Ask Maureen, I think when she will speak more on that. Please, it's a patient journey. I've not gotten to where I'm going because I still need to work more. I'm still working more to get to where I am. But people will respect you when they see that you are working every time and you are doing well in your field. People will respect you and you will forever be grateful to yourself. Thank you so much.
Okay, for the first group, people were jamming words. You're not allowing each other to talk. which is very important, because for anyone to hear the other person, for us to understand the story, you need to allow each other talk. And the first group, I still need to get the concluding part of your story. Till now, I'm lost, seriously. There's no... For us to take a story to be an interesting story, it needs to have a good ending. Even if it's not a good ending, but let's know there's an end to your story. I couldn't place the end to your story, and I had to point that out. Very important. Because the others, I saw how their stories ended, but the first group, no, I didn't get that. Then another thing is, as actors, you need to work on your diction. It's very important. Very important. Work on your diction, your H factor. We know some people have it. Some of us, it has to come from maybe background or from our language. Maybe when you speak a lot of a particular language, so that comes in. But you can work on it. There are lots of people who have worked on it, so you can work on that. For group 2, which is the broken faith. Good acting, good story, I must say that. Stage management, people did well. But then you were masking yourself, especially at the end, when people were holding the husband. People were just... I know most times like that, when people want to, when there's a group acting, a lot of people want to show themselves. But at the same time, as you're doing that, you always have to be particular about not masking the next person. Is very important, because as you do that, we're not seeing the face of the person. And then that main actor himself, the husband, I was trying to get his facial reaction at that point, but the nurses and the doctor, they were masking him, so I couldn't get his face. But apart from that, people did absolutely well, I must say that. Then the third group, silent screams. First thing I noticed, the doctor, when he was speaking with the wife, he said she has 6 months to live. Then when the wife, when she was, the narrator, there was a narrator in the background. She mentioned 8 months. Continuity is very important. When I'm seeing any movie, I listen to words. Even Yoruba movies, apart from the fact I understand Yoruba and all that, I tend to listen very well. It's very important, because for you to let people understand your story, you have to you have to be particular about your continuity, both in costume, set designing. If you know that there's this bottle of water here, when you're showing the continuity part, maybe someone else is stepping in, make sure that bottle is at the same spot. But sometimes we know there are some mistakes. You see instead of the water to be here, you see it under the table. That's what happened in that line that people dropped. 6 months, 8 months. So please correct that in case of next time. Then the wife, seriously, throughout I couldn't see your face. The hair kept on covering your face. He pointed that out, and I wrote it out too, so you have to take note of that. And for other ladies too, it's very important. As an actor, what you're selling is your face. What you're selling is your face, nothing else. It is your face that gives you the fame. For anyone to identify you outside, it's your face. So whatever you're doing, no sunglasses. You know, the only problem we have is that a lot of people want to imitate other people. But you need to also understand it that as an actor, you sell your face, you make the money. So how will someone call you or say, okay, this is Ella who featured in this movie, let's call her? It's because the person has seen your facial expression during that movie and would want you to feature in another one. So please take note of that. And for the guy too, who covered his eyes with glasses, acting, we need your eyes. Watch most actors, especially those of us who have eyeballs, big eyeballs. You have to act with your eyes. It's very important. Eye contact is important. Even when you're talking to a normal person, that shows confidence when you're normal conversation with anybody. It's always good you have eye contact with the person. It makes sometimes when someone is telling a lie, when the person sees how deep you're looking at the person's eyes, the person adjusts to whatever they want. So you have to be particular about your eyes. Your face is very important as an actor. Then you also masked yourself. You're masking yourselves while act. Those are the things you need to take to correction when I know you're fresh, but with time, when you just try to give space, and then try to look at camera angle. Very important, because some of you, I guess, maybe with time you get to understand that when you see where a camera is, now if you're acting, don't look at the camera, but make sure you try to adjust to the position where that camera is so it can get you. It is very important. But then apart from that, your story, good one. Very good story. Nice ending, the conclusion, good one. Then the last group, Bounded. It's Bounded, not Bonded. Bonded is B-O-N-D. Because someone is trying to correct me.
That's what they wrote.
What you wrote is bounded now.
Yeah, but the lady said bonded.
Okay, what we saw here. Okay, what is here is B-O-U-N-D, which is bounded. Okay, so it's B-O-N-D, bonded. Fine. Your storyline, wonderful. In fact, the moment she started giving them the broom, I just remembered my NYC day. It was close to that story, and I actually played the troublesome wife during NYC. Ours was 3 wives from different tribes. But I like the story. In fact, I got attracted to your story immediately. The lady came in with all the tags on her. Beautiful concept, very beautiful concept. But I don't think people have 100% of those people where you made your is that while you were acting, you people had a lot of jamming of lines, especially the first time 3 of you came out. You were not giving yourselves time to talk. I was struggling with hearing the Hausa man saying, I will turn you to this. I was just speaking words, but apart from that, good acting. And the old woman, you're a fantastic actor. Fantastic. Even your diction. In fact, I got attracted to you from your speech. Anybody who knows me knows I'm very particular about anyone who has clean diction. You did it so well. Good one. Well done, all of you. But then, nice when people have done so well. This is just a stepping stone to where you're going to. But just like my colleague said, it's very important. Whatever you're doing, try as much as possible. You focus on it. Focus on it. It's very important. In acting, you use your face, your eyes, your body. Like when the nurse, when she was taking her, when she was making her calls here, I was just watching and I said, this one is a complete nurse. The typical nurse we know from General Hospital. She did so well, you know. Nice one. So please, and then self-confidence is very important. And where you start finding out that you have self-confidence is when you don't allow people influence you negatively. We have a lot of young people today because of social media, you know, we lose it. You know what you want. Focus on that. Always remember where you're coming from. You see a lot of us today, the person is like, the next time you see the person, you can't recognize the person because you just want to impress people watching you on screen. You forget about it that in the next 5-10 years, where do I want to be? What do I want to look like? You see someone today, the person is dark, the next minute, in the next 5 years, the person, you can't recognize the person. So, yeah, I'm one person that advocates against bleaching. Maintain your skin, because that's one thing. When you're in the industry, they want to tell you that if you're fair, that's when you can make it. My sister, we have a lot of, if you check the celebrities we have, the dark ones are more than the light-skinned ones. Maintain your color. If you're dark, maintain your color. If you're fair, maintain your color. But don't think because... What?
The fair is more.
The fair is more now. Everyone.
I'm sure you know her.
Oh, yes.
Including me as a grown, even in secondary school, I used to see her in movies. Until today, see her skin. She's still looking young.
I 2005. You see me, I was then tiny then. She couldn't even recognize me. She came all the way from Owerri to Onitsha to shoot that. In Oka, maybe Oka will shoot that film. 2005. So you see what I'm saying? Maureen is still looking.
She's still looking. You get what I mean? That's why I'm saying that maintain your color, maintain yourself the way you are. Just the only thing you have to do is groom yourself, and if you're on the big side, just keep yourself fit. We mustn't all be slim. We mustn't all be big. We are from different backgrounds. When you check your parents out, you understand it that, am I supposed to be like this? Don't follow this person because this person is taking a lot of things or going through surgery. Some people go out of their way or ways to just be like a particular person. But you don't know what those people go through behind closed doors. So put that in your head. It is very, especially we women. Please put that in your head. Don't allow anyone, don't allow social media take the best part of you, and then it's very important. Education is very important. Don't ever drop out because you want to act. It will come calling someday. It will come knocking on your door someday. So that education is very important. Whatever you're doing in the industry, make sure you have your education. Tomorrow, you might be called up in your state to do something, but because you don't have a qualification, you can't stand in there. So please take your education seriously. Thank you very much.
I know this is just like foundation to what you want to become, yeah? And as we are all here, I know for a fact that it's not everybody here that is actually looking forward to become an actor. Some want to branch out into some other things in the industry, right? Like me, when I came in, I actually wanted to be a DOP, but the front of the screen chose me, you know. But yeah, we're still working on that, really. So that being said, we'll get back to that. First group, Low Spirits, beautiful story, but the delivery, okay? I don't want to repeat all they've said. I don't want repetition of that. I don't know how to do that. So taking all they've said in account, you know, with the corrections, I know one thing so much that you guys were doing, as in, you know, chancing each other in your speech. In acting, we feed off each other. You don't try to outdo this person. When you try to outshine somebody else, you're actually somehow bringing yourself down. You understand? Because anybody watching it will tell. It's very glaring. You understand? And I know sometimes tension comes in, which I know was very, very present here today. Okay? That given, you guys did okay. The first group, your story was good. The script, please, a round of applause for it. All the people that came up with the stories. Yeah. Beautiful stories, all of it. Then that being said, all of you, Temi, you rushed your lines. Diara, right? I like your subtleness, you know, but fine. Everybody knows we need a lot of work. Even we still need work, yes, as we're going ahead. Evergreen, all of you did okay. All right? The tension, cut it down. Whenever you're acting and you're tensed up, I won't say what I used to do, but because it didn't really come in when I was coming up, or when my first movie, actually my director was surprised really. But then when you're tensed, the other parts of me that is not acting that I get tensed up, like if you call me to speak now, you want to kill me. But like I'm doing right now. But in acting, the boldness comes in. I don't know where it comes in, but that when you're tensed, I try to like submerge myself into what I am doing immediately. Like I'm talking to you people, and I'm not seeing you people, I'm seeing your heads. It's like that. So as in acting, try to
think of that character, become that character, the tension will leave you. Do you understand? If you become the character, you see a different part of it. Because what most of us do in the Nollywood industry, I don't know about other industries, Oyibo, they are good, but there are still some that need work. We try to import characters from other films. You see somebody, when you see somebody, a particular actor, you can't tell the difference from one film or the other because they play the same person. You understand? Okay, that being said, Group 2, Broken Thread, beautiful, beautiful story. I love the consistency of the lady behind there, the pregnant woman. Even though, I don't know if there's camera seeing you here, but you maintained that character with the nurse, the doctor. I don't know what he's saying, but you did good, darling. I mean, somebody that has been waiting for a child for 15 years. You're supposed to be jumping up and down, sir. You don't mind him. You did good. You guys did excellently well. I mean, my score sheet here is different, really. The story, the acting, the coordination, the nurses, you guys were on point. Like she said, the person talking here, you threw me off, really. It was perfect. Fine. The acting, the precision, everything was on point, really. Then, Group 3, Silent Scream, beautiful story. What you people have going for you is the efficiency. The collaboration was beautiful. If this was a movie, plenty locations, almost like there are plenty places, you guys, and the efficiency was you. What's that your name? Martins, awesome. You're very fast. I like that. I like people that I sometimes when I talk to my kids, I go like, be swift when you talk. You are very swift, all of you really. And you work well together. The acting was okay. Like I said, don't mind them. And maybe because of my position, I was seeing your face. Don't mind. I don't know what I'm talking about today. Yes, because in real life, if this was happening in real life, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. Fine. But as they said, if you know where the camera is or where the stage is, you try to position your face. It matters a lot. Yeah. You sell your face at the same time you sell what you're acting so that people can believe it. Okay. So the story was good, acting was good, collaboration perfect. First of all, well done to everybody. You guys did so good and well, and there's still room for improvement for everybody. Yeah. So that being said, the group that came in third, you know, not saying first, second, third, fourth, no day really, last no day. Exactly. But that's not to say they didn't do well. So now the group that came in third was the Silent Scream, the Group 3, and the second is the Broken Faith, and our first is Bonded. Settle down. Okay, now there is a space for the best male and the female, and our best male goes to UK. Yeah. And the best female goes to lady. I don't know your name. Bold woman. What's your name? Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Is that your name? Unstoppable. Okay, so Unstoppable. Wow, you guys are awesome, really. I really wish nothing but good for you guys. And please, like he said, one thing you always know, you see people you meet going up, you meet them coming down. Yes. In everything, and in this industry is very, 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 very visible. Yes. You see it. So never take anybody for granted. Not even the least person on set. Because you never know where your help may come from. You see that person you think say na in list pass. Now if he recommend you for one job, we go pay you dollars. Yes, so that's true. So don't take anybody for granted. You guys did well.